Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the human family. It's B, Corner Talk, coming at you real quick. Good weekend combat, right? Actually starting today with a boxing card, Netflix boxing card on ESPN. But let's start with MMA. You got a UFC event, UFC Fight Night. You got a welterweight legend in Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns going up against Mike Malott. Um, I see that fight. I think Gilbert and his experience, his ability. I mean, he's been in there with some of everybody. Kamaru, Hamzat. Like he's been in there with some elite scrappers. Fought for a title against Kamaru. He's been around for a long time. Elite ground game, good striking. I could see him beating Mike Malott, but as I always say, a fight is a fight. We'll see when they get in there on fight night. Mike Malott is a good fighter also. I don't want to take away from him or his ability, but I see Gilbert taking care of business in that one. You also got Kyler Phillips on that card. Kyler Phillips is one of those guys. He seems to always fall short, but he's always an entertaining fight. He has a real fun style to watch. If you want to be entertained in the fight, he's fighting Charles Jourdain, who's also a good fighter. So that should be a good scrap. And on that card, you also got Jai Herbert. So anybody's in the MMA, like I am, tune into that card. Should be something cool to watch. You know what I mean? We talk all things combat related here on Corner Talk. Boxing, right? Netflix card starting tonight, Friday night, as a matter of fact. You got Alicia Baumgardner versus Bomei Shin, right? Uh, should be a good fight. Alicia, you know, in my opinion, ever since leaving Tony Harrison for whatever reason, not my business, and getting with Derek James, some of that athleticism, which makes Alicia, hasn't really been on display. Uh, a lot of Derek James fighters, they tend to, fundamental focus, which is great, but they all sort of look the same in the ring. When you have Frank, look the same, Arrow looked the same, and now Alicia looks the same. Not much head movement, just sort of like there. Can cut angles and do her thing. One thing about Alicia, she is a 3-round fighter. She proved that her last scrap, right? 3-minute a round fighter. So she has the endurance. I think that's a good fight. But Shin is no joke. Shin will come forward the entirety of the fight. She's rough. She's rugged. She had a fight last year with Caroline Dubois, which was a good fight. Caroline won the majority of the rounds there, if not all of them, but clearly was in a scrap with Shin. Looks like they might be trying to set up that Caroline Dubois versus Baumgardner. Hopefully that happens. You know how the business of boxing go. Also on that card, you got Shadeja Green versus Lonnie Daniels. I last saw Lonnie Daniels against Clarissa Shields, which was a good fight. Lonnie stood in there against the GOAT, Clarissa Shields. But she's fighting Shadeja. I like Shadeja Green a lot. She has a good style. She's a good boxer, right? Not much of a brawler, but if you like the science of boxing, Shadeja Green is a good fighter to watch. Hopefully they set up the GOAT, Clarissa Shields versus Shadeja Green soon. That's a good scrap. On that card also, you got Nat Dove. Shout out to YSM Media out of Philly. I see her a lot online via his page. Nat Dove's a fun fighter to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing her scrap. Jamal Harvey had an excellent amateur career. He's on that card. Looking forward to seeing him fight. And also Raquel Miller, has a pretty big social media presence. See what she got going on, right? So overall, good combat weekend starting today, Friday evening. Tap into the fights. In the comments, leave your predictions, leave your comments, questions, whatever it is you might have. Again, it's B, Corner Talk Boxing. Peace.